Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another Monster Train video. It's me, Cranberry. How's it going? Hopefully you're all doing well. Hopefully you're having a good one today. I'm doing pretty good. I just got back from work a little while ago. Having a pretty nice day so far. Nothing super crazy going on. Not planning on doing a stream today. Just playing the video game, hoping to have a good time. Let's pop in here. I did do a stream yesterday, and we ended, I had a loss into a win at the end of the stream. So we're currently on a 1-win streak, and we are going to play Under Legion. We're playing Madam Lionsmane. Let's hope it goes well here, I guess. I don't know. I like Lionsmane. She's pretty strong, especially in the early game. No matter which path you take, she's usually pretty good, so I'm happy to play this. I am not as happy to play Heart of the Pact, but I do like Under Legion with Lazarus League in general. That's pretty good. Although I would prefer normal Lazarus League. We're gonna have a lot of assistance, a lot of equipment. It's gonna be a little bit weird here, but it should be pretty good. And then Seraph, Entropy Seraph is pretty good too. I like this start. Let's see what we get going on here. We'll see Artifact first. Ooh, I do really like Sap Suckling Spring here. Both of these are pretty good. But Sap Suckling Spring, in my opinion, especially good with Lionsmane, if we can get the Incant path into the Decay path. Right? Because we will... I mean, first off, we just on Incant, we get it to apply Decay, but then Lionsmane also has the... Well, let me pull it up here, actually, so you can see it. Lionsmane has the other path where whenever you add the Decay, you add bonus Decay. Right? So if we went, like, two into Sporesinger and 1 into Everbloom, that would be, in my opinion, a very strong plan, basically, here. Especially because Maneater is not as important against Entropy Seraph. I like that quite a bit here. I think this is a pretty good start. And we'll guarantee at least see one of the two of them, right? So we see Sporesinger here. We'll try to get Incant later. We have plenty of time to find it. It's going to be maybe a little weak right now because we have no real way of making spores currently. Or fungi, I should say, specifically here. So this is going to be a little bit of a problem early on here. But even then, just Spore Touch here is pretty good on its own. I'm not too worried. I think I can take this pretty safely too here, actually. And... let me think for a second here. I guess we're going to go probably just going to go Shield Steward in front of Lionsmane here. I suspect this being a pretty good play. We'll play like this as well. And then we'll go get rid of these. Put this here. We'll go double assistant behind the Shield Steward. And there we go. Do this into this. And I believe... oh, you're dying here, actually? That's maybe a slight issue. I want you to die at some point here, Sanguine Assistant. So I can maybe get this Lifesteal weapon onto the Shield Steward. Maybe I can get an extra Spore Touch at some point for you, buddy. Yeah, that should be, I think, enough. Let's do Spore Touch here to kill you. Into Spore Touch here, into Proliferate. Play another Erratic Assistant up here. That seems pretty good to me. And then we will go Tooth. That's already lethal. Very nice. Very cool. Okay. Good start. Very strong beginning of this fight. We do need, not desperately, but I would love some way to get Mushroom somewhere into this build. They have a potential to be very strong. Okay. Ooh, interesting choice. Very interesting choice here. I think I'm going to trust my gut and go with Infectory here. Green Recruit, I believe in the potential of this card. Every time I see it, I always say this, but I feel like it is very hard to make it work sometimes. This is not a bad use case for it, but I think I just trust Infectory a little bit more. It seems like a bit more of a consistent plan. I will say here, I don't love Twisted Assistant currently, but we have Steel Shop, Lazarus League. I think we're doing a disservice if we don't take this with the option of seeing Test Subject Alpha here. I think it's kind of a required pickup with the option of going Steel Shop into Lazarus League here. Yeah. I do want to go Under Legion Banner to find like a Cluster Kernel or something too. But we can go Under Legion up here, hopefully. Yeah, I think we just do this. I don't know. Debatable choice, but I think this should be pretty good. End game, show me Test Subject Alpha. There we go. I will say, actually, Pincushion's really good in this build, too. Pincushion is, like, a huge, solid win condition here. You should not discredit my boy. on this combat specifically here. He would be pretty good with all the erratic assistance and the double sanguine assistance start here. Pincushion we get very big very quickly, but I mean, test subject is kind of just the goat of this shit. I hate to admit it sometimes, but he is just a little too good with twisted assistant. So let's reroll here, see if we can find a multi-strike. I will take dualism on test subject. It does double the rage gain off of twisted assistant, so it's very strong here. And we will move on with our life. That's fine. And Arc of Invasion is very free for us. We're going to be playing, I believe, the assistant top floor probably. And then maybe we're going to do, I suspect we're going to do the, let me think actually for a second here. You know what? I think we're going to do test subject here and then Lionsmane. And maybe we'll throw in a chump blocker assistant later. Though I actually do like this, though, to whittle some. Actually, it doesn't matter. Get them out of deck for now. Assistant, that's just unbelievably GG here, I'm sorry to say. We are going to kill so much shit today. I'll put a Spore Touch on you to whittle you down a bit, but... yeah, this is just not even close to being a fair fight. Oh my god. And you know what we do get to do as well here? I'll play an assistant. I wanted to play the Vampire Tooth, but Infectory is way too good of a prospect here as well for us. That is so many mushrooms. That is so many damn mushrooms here, folks. Holy. I'm going to do, I guess, Spore Touch into Proliferate here to make the mushroom stack bigger. I should have played that assistant to get it out of deck and to trigger the Heart of the Pact. That's, I guess, technically a misplay. We'll do this. We do get one hit here, I think, with this guy. That's lovely. And then get rid of these. Put that here, I guess. Why not? I give you this? No? Here you go, whatever. Pass turn. Pass turn. And even with the spikes on the Legion here, test subject dies, but we still win the fight, which is pretty funny to me. Do this, proliferate. Yeah, it's just not even really that close. There you go. And do they really want me to take this green recruit here? But I think I'm gonna take a gooey flask. Gooey flask to me looks pretty good here. It's alive is like not horrible, but I think I'm gonna go pseudoscience. It's just like kind of an decision, no matter how you slice it there, pretty much. I would like to get a what's it called here? I would like to see a cluster kernel. Cluster kernel would be very lovely on this build here. I can see us going like a space upgrade, just going test subject kernel, my Lionsmane. That should be pretty good here. Shouldn't be much issue. I don't care much about the Merchant of Arms here. Yeah, this doesn't seem really good at all to me, honestly. Let's come here. Keepstone probably has something useful to put it on. We'll see. This is not good. I will skip these. Those are bad takes for us here. Keepstone. I guess I'll just do pseudoscience 0 cost. That's fine. That's a pretty good prospect there for us at some point. We'll hold that over. And I do love me a good Balatro pickup here. Although these are two of my least favorite. I don't know. Maybe not my least favorites actually. I don't know. Do I have any rare cards in here currently? I don't think so, right? Yeah, Triboulet is nothing currently. So I guess we'll get perked up and quirked up here, right? With Perkio. Gross Michael. If I was worried super early game here, maybe I'd take the Gross Michael, but it shouldn't matter much. I will just take my boy Percocet here, and we should be pretty solid. I will say, I should mention this here. It is, admittedly, I think, a little lame to... well, actually, what am I doing here, by the way? Hold on. I need to think for a second. We can do this. I think it's fair to say it's a little lame to go test subject alpha. It's in my... Oh, this is mid-floor. Shoot. Whatever. Test subject alpha is like an incredibly... Oh my god, dude. The twisted assistants are so easy. It's a very boring and lame way to play the game, honestly, if you ask me. I should have put one of these up here at least, too. Whatever. I think this is very boring. I think this character is pretty unbelievably strong, is I think how I would describe it, basically. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't respect it much. However, at the end of the day, I am trying to win a lot. Trying to win. I'm trying to not lose any runs here. So I think ultimately I'm going to have to, like, you know, admit to myself here that like, sometimes I got to take the easy dubs. Here you go, buddy. You can have this before you die. Should have played that up here on the train store. But yeah, like, it's like I would love to be like, oh, you know, I'm going to be quirky and play weird stuff every single game. But, like, I'm going to lose a lot if I do that, I think. So I'd rather just maybe win sometimes. There's a reanimate stack that makes me feel pretty good about this here. And we can't stop you. You're hitting me. We're getting pyre hunted, folks. Yeah, I don't know. Infectory here. Let's try to get some lights there. That's fine too, I suppose. Yeah, I just don't. Whatever. I don't think people are gonna be too upset about this run or anything like that. But like, it's sad to me because I want to try to like do cool shit, and this is gonna be an admittedly very lame run. So I don't know. Excuse me. Pardon me. Thank you. There we go. At the end of the day, though, this guy can eat shit, I guess. I don't know. Go next. We do need to thin the deck out. That is actually a pretty important thing about this. We need to thin this deck out something fierce here to make sure that, who is this? To make sure... Can I kill you? I can get a hit on the sycophant here. So what was I saying? I already forgot. I don't know. Whatever. I think people do want to see, like, in theory, maybe long, no resetting win streaks. I think, but people also want to see cool shit, so I don't know. I'm just conflicted in general about what content I should be making, I guess, more than anything. Oh, well. Brain transfer could be cool here. It would really require us playing test subject in front, I think, to get much value out of it. Unearthed treasure, what do I have for consume? Oh, actually, unearthed treasure is going to be really good here with all the excavated embers we're going to have. Yeah, give me unearthed treasure today. We can maybe do some sort of crazy infinite in theory with this. Spore launcher is worth picking up here because if we ever do get Everbloom, whatever it's called on Lionsmane, Spore launcher will give us a bunch of extra decay as well. It's worth taking here. It's worth taking. And I believe I will go with a space upgrade for now, because that does let us go. Space upgrade currently is Spore Launcher, Lionsmane, and Test Subject without any issues here. That seems pretty good. And we'll probably take Energy or Card Draw next. We'll see how things go. We definitely want to go to the Steel Shop here. Smidgestone, very good on the Spore Launcher. Although we already take the size upgrade for it, but even then we can fit more things on the floor, which is a good thing. I would like that, and I would like to see multi-strike for the test subject, obviously, here, right? Money is also nice. The dupe is also good here, too. A lot of great choices to see here. Kind of stinky. Let's go and see what's in here. I'll go Sporesinger, too. That's fine. And we will re-roll, and we'll see what we get here. Okay, multi-strike is very good. That is the single best upgrade to get here. Dualism and Smidgestone also both pretty good, but not necessary. And then what do you dupe here? What do you dupe? It honestly is probably Twisted Assistant. The sooner we draw one, the sooner we win the fights. So I think we'll do that and play this pretty safely. We're going to maybe play bottom floor here. And Toughest Skin does make it so that initially Test Subject doesn't kill these backliners, which is a pretty big issue. I'm gonna play mid floor. Yeah, my gut's telling me mid-floor this one. We don't take the trial. We get some curses, but hopefully not too many, and it gives us more time to find our Twisted Assistant. We've been getting pretty lucky on that front, but we shouldn't expect that we'll be that lucky forever here. All right. Let's play this and pass. I don't think I want to play the Pseudoscience. I think I just don't even want to have deadweight cards in the deck here at this point. But these I want to hold till later. So let's just take that. That's a bad draw. That's a bad draw, people. There's my assistant, but we do let this one wave currently leak, which is bad news too. We'll play this here. Not the end of the world though. We should be pretty okay once we get this back down here. Okay, currently, if I play this into this here, how does that currently look? You get 1 hit on Pyres. I think after the decay damage, when you walk up there, you die, if I'm doing the math right. 2, so that's 6 damage. I believe that is right. I think it's like nearly exact. These guys will handle you later. You know, I'll just play this safe and make sure we definitely. Oh, actually, you know what? Here, assistant, get in there too. Get 1 more hit. I'll just to really make sure he definitely dies in the first Pyre hit. Okay, 1 hit getting through there. Nothing too crazy. These guys are all dying. That's good. Lovely. We'll play this here. Vengeful Shard, huge. Play you here into this. Oh, I forgot that the guy is a shroom himself, so he does actually trigger Rally. Which is kind of funny. Ooh, I need to play this here to give my boy some lifesteal, actually, it looks like. That's a problem. And I'm going to play this as well to try to give me a little bit of front line here. I think our main issue is yeah, everyone dying. Okay, let's give you some lifesteal. Okay, that's a trade. That was almost really bad. Thank you, Vampire, for giving me the lifesteal here to survive this. Guess we can play these two. A little bit extra damage in, doesn't hurt, right? Close one, very close one. Okay. And... I guess I'll play Mulch here. That seems fine. Ooh, Risky Operation's pretty good. That is not shabby at all here. And I don't think I want the Lazarus League. Unstable Vortex is fine because it removes cards. Armory doesn't do much for us here. Trinket Shop. We have a lot of powerful trinkets in these clan combos. And we could get an overstacked upgrade here too. So I'm going to go left side. But I think genuinely removals is pretty close to the value of these two things here too. So I think it's a debatable choice. But we got some really nice upgrades here. I need to think about this a lot. Because I like Pyrostone, but Pyrostone housing here in this current build is very nice. Although, I guess we only have the actually, you know what? No, we can go 2 steel shops. We can go steel shop here, yeah. Let's see what's going on. Because we can maybe get some sort of event that gives us money here. Let's see what's going on in the armory. Not great. We could do Zone of Silence to silence out the silencers. I'm actually pretty okay with that. Let's do this here. You like the Broken Train, you can skip the draft, but even then it's not that good. Do I have any cards that care about these upgrades at all? Not really. Yeah, actually, like, basically not at all. Yeah, no thank you. Goodbye. Eat shit. Those are all pretty much horrible here. So we have a tough choice, because I like them both. Also, Verdant Cycle is not bad either, for the record. I like both of these. I'm realizing here that what we can do, which is a pretty strong plan, we can play Artificial Pyrostone, and then we can just we can play Pyrostone, and we can just make Zone of Silence deployable and play it currently as is, which is a pretty strong line here. It's really good. But extra upgrades, you know, I think I would be more interested in extra upgrade slot if we ever had any real prospect of getting the Spore Launcher smidged and dualism and having a third upgrade on it. I think it's pretty, you know what, Agnolad, we can do that though, actually, probably. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take this. I think it's a little bit better. I don't think the Zone of Silence is a super high priority. I'm not taking the trial here. That's going to be a big issue, I suspect. No thank you. And I think we want to go top floor here, even though it gives the guy more, what's it called? More reanimates. I think we'll be okay. Let's play this like so. Play this here. Really just do these into this for the time being. Even, you know what? Even then, the assistants aren't too bad here because we can just slap one on this. Get a little bit of attack. That's not too bad. I want to get this Calcified Ember out of deck here. Do I have anything? What's in the consume pile? As an assistant, okay. I'm gonna play the Ember. I think I'm gonna even go Pseudoscience here too, which is a little bit spooky. I think we'll be hopefully fine to do that. Okay, what do we got? Not much, unfortunately. Reanimate there's a very nice pickup. I'll get a little greedy on this one, I think. Put the Scissor Hands here too. Well, I could have played the squad leader to get the Spore on you. Actually, it's a bit of a misplay. I think it's still worth doing to kill this guy because this is a pretty big wave coming up. I think we want the Sanguine Assistant dead. I mean, we want everyone dead here, I guess, basically. You don't. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, where is my Twisted Assistant? There we go. Thank you. I think we'll do this. It's hopefully worth it. Put this here too to give you some lifesteal so you don't die. When you're walking up the pyres, I'm actually gonna Gooey Flask you here too. That seems fine. You get like, yeah, you get 2 hits on pyre. Assisting, a Twisted Back goes here. You can't do much here with this, unfortunately. We're leaking another guy, it looks like. Proliferate does give us more spikes, that's it, literally. So it's not that good of a play. Get you both out of here. Play that and pass. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. We start scaling pretty quickly here. We should handle this without too much problem. We'll play Excavated Ember here. And what am I looking at? I guess I'm looking at Infector here to get a little bit of a bigger tank in front of the Undying one. I think Pseudoscience is worth it. A little bit of lifesteal here goes a long way, actually, so that's pretty cool. And then this is just better for you. I'll put that down too. And then I think I'm just stacking spores here, huh? Looks pretty good to me. We get double proliferate here on the spore launcher. That's pretty sweet. Okay. That is pretty sweet. You have all 3 of the Pseudosciences you do. Yeah, lifesteal, spikes, and reanimate. Just want to make sure. And I'll put this on you, actually, I guess. Seems pretty good. We get a little bit sapped down here, but that's not a big issue. Because I don't think it's a big issue. Put these here. Yeah, very lovely. Doesn't make much of a difference, I don't think, here, but there you go. Yeah, he does not stand much of a chance. Especially because the Spore Launcher does have 8 billion, Oh, and when he... You know what's actually cool? When he dies, he makes another Chump Blocker. That's fun. And then Fertile Ground. We have a decent number of Consume cards, especially with all of these Excavated Embers. I think I do actually want this quite a bit. Right, we're going to have a lot of these Excavated Embers. We have Gooey Flask, we have Mulch, we have Proliferate. We have a lot of etch value. Maybe I should have taken that Moral Mistress before, actually. I didn't think about that. I kind of just skipped it without thinking too much. Kind of an interesting choice now that I think about it here. I'll go Spike here. Spike is just a pretty safe pickup. And we're going to go right side. We don't have a ton of money to spend, but we'll have to hopefully find some good upgrades. Dualism is worth it on the Spore Launcher, I think, here. But maybe I should just reroll. But I do care about multi-strike more. And I don't hate Smidgestone either here, but Dualism's pretty good too. I guess the problem with Dualism is that we already have built-in Dualism kind of with the Lionsmane. Whenever we rally, we're already getting +3 onto it. I think we need to min-max here these shops. You know what I'm going to do as well, actually? I'm going to put a +20 on them. I'm going to be a little bit bulky too. Let's do that and let's reroll. Okay, I feel like a damn genius now. Could have been bad, ended up being really strong instead. You know what we're probably going to do here too, just to be really safe? I'm going to put a reanimate on the Spore Launcher as well. Dualism or Smidgestone are both pretty good here. And I think that's kind of all we really need at this point. And I think we keep doing the classic Twisted Assistant dupe line here. We only need the first one, but when we get the first one, it is game over. So, seems fine to me. Now, this is a tough fight for us, honestly, here. We're going to have some trouble scaling up these first couple of waves. I think we need to play mid-floor. We do this still. Well, I was going to say, I need to get a Twisted Assistant ASAP. We do get it, so that's huge for us. But even then, I'm a little bit worried about this first Zealot sneaking on by here. And now he goes hit. Yeah, we can't even stop him hitting. Okay, whatever, that's fine. I'm going to put you up here, Sanguine Assistant, so the Kale goes top floor. That seems advisable to me. Put this here. Everyone dies. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. I can do Mulch, Unearth, Mulch here, which is pretty fun. I don't know. Doesn't matter too much to me. What am I doing with the second Twisted Assistant? Probably nothing. I want to get some lifesteal on the guy here, I would say. But we should be killing everyone before they make it now to the mid floor. Oh, the Spore Launcher is dying currently as is. Shoot. What do you got for me? Anything cool? No. Okay, Spore Launcher dying, not the end of the world. It's not good, obviously, but we'll be, I think, mostly fine here still. We got the assistant set up now. That's kind of really all we needed. And then we'll go Spore Touch into Spore Touch here. Assistance up top as well. Seems fine by me. Okay. Little late. But you're here now. That's pretty good. I'm just going to go, I think, full on spike on Madam Lionsmane here this turn. That seems advisable. And Zone of Sense doesn't matter too. It doesn't matter at all here, honestly. I think we're just gonna do this into this for chump blockers into Fertile Ground in front, and then I guess we pseudoscience on you. Get a reanimate on the mushroom stack. Sure, that seems fine. Whatever. Okay, looking pretty good. I guess we'll play the Infector here too. Get some more spawns, right? And then pseudoscience here. It doesn't matter. Whatever. However you slice this one, it should be fine. You know, I'll play the squad leader here too to get a bit more decay. Now, I'm really hoping to see Everbloom here, so that way we can get rallies on Incant. That'd be pretty nice for us. But if we don't get it, also, it's honestly not that big of a deal. Because this test subject kind of is just solo carrying the run, it looks like. Well, things could fall apart, you never know. But we're already pre-relentlessing the boss here, so that's a good sign. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. The nice thing about Canio is that it is ultimately thinning out our... Not thinning out our deck, but like the cards it's adding are just redraw and gain energy, so it's pretty good for us. Do we have... you know what? I will take Tome of Evergrowth here because we can just slap this on test subject because it has dualism currently. That's pretty good. I think I'll take an energy upgrade here. Seems fine to me. And then... I think I'm more interested in going left side here to get some spell upgrades. I think our Pyre health full is nice too. You know what? Actually, maybe not though. The last dealer shop, does it have a Pyre health upgrade at it? It does. Okay, we'll heal up to full here then. I'm gonna go right side. Money is cool. Removals are even better for us basically right now because I want to thin the deck out. And I will thin the deck out by removing probably just Spear Stewards. They're boring. But they do remove themselves from the deck, though, I suppose. It's not too bad, but it's not that useful here. Do I even want to, like, think about equipments that we would take here instead and stuff like that? Like, I don't know. There's not much super tempting to me on this run. I believe we will just go next. Go to the Forge. Damn, they didn't want to show us the what's it called at all. Well, at this point, Spore Launcher really doesn't have much play then. We could get like a remove consume. We actually didn't go to the spell shop here. Yeah, we can't even get a remove consume. Yeah, we're just using Spore Launcher as a tank, basically. It's got good base stats. It's not that bad as a tank, but it is a little sad, basically. But I don't hate Man-Eater here either. It's not that good without Man-Eater 2, though, I feel like. So I'm just going to go all in on the Sporesinger here. Minus 1 energy per turn. We get our deployment pretty easily here. I think we can take this. My only concern is we can play bottom floor, but we're going to maybe leak a little bit here. We'll see. Play this still. Play that for now. That's pretty lovely right off the bat. Play these up here to whittle away. The only one leaking right now is just the Bastion, so it's not even that big of a deal. And then... well... kill you. This guy's leaking for a lot, which is really annoying. We get to just beat the shit out of you as you walk up here, I suppose, which is nice. But you are going to get some damage in on our Pyre, it looks like, which is unfortunate. You do this, get a bunch of damage. Oh, you're still leaking too, actually. Shit. That's not good. Well, that's good, though. Okay, we'll do this. Sap you down to 0. Which is nice. I'll play this here, too. Maybe we get the spikes. Oh, it doesn't matter if we get the spikes, because you're zapped to 0 already. Shoot. I'm going to do this into Proliferate as well here. Get you killed a little bit faster, I think. And then we'll just do Pseudoscience into Spike of the League here. It's not too much damage leaking, but it is some, unfortunately. Now, though, there's no more leaking, so that's nice. Okay, so... just thinking, if we Fertile Ground, we get a... actually, hold on. Let's do Mulch first. It is better, yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this. Spore Touch, Spore Touch. Pseudoscience here. It's not too bad, yeah. Yeah, 2 hits there. How many hits up top is it looking like? More, but we also get to sap you again. So that's pretty good. Get these fuckers in here. It's looking like no damage because I think the extra sap, yeah, we're good there. I think if I've done the math right, but I just did it really quickly. Oh, did I forget to... no, I sapped you, and I didn't have to sap the rest of them. Okay. I don't think I missed a sap on the... that mattered, at least. They got 1 hit off? Damn, that's unfortunate. Never mind, I did the math wrong. Me, bad math. There you go. Put this here and pass turn. And then this we handle without really any issue. I'll take 2 more damage to get the Ember out of here, too, because I've been drawing that a lot. It's been a little annoying. I'd like to not see it again if I could help it. I could have probably sapped. I could have sapped to keep you alive there, buddy. That's my bad. Oh, well, no big deal. This is going to be a pretty easy entropy fight. I suspect at least. Well, I'll take Fungi in too. That's pretty good here, actually. This I'll just skip on. Organ Harvester is kind of interesting, but not really here. We're gonna go get some Pyre Health. We're gonna remove some cards. We're gonna look at what's going on in here. Listen, I just don't even want dualism because we can't fit it. Like we not even can't fit it. We don't get any utility out of it. The Spore Launcher, we're barely triggering Rally here. I guess that Fertile Ground could trigger a lot of times, but that's not that impactful, honestly. Smidge Stone's cool because it means we can put extra jump blockers in, but we can also just give you an extra reanimate stack here. Let's see what's in the trinket shop. I don't think anything will change my mind here, but we should look to be safe. Ooh, you know what? That changes my mind a lot, actually. Holy shit, that's so funny how much this just changes my entire mind here. Yeah, I'll take this, and then we will now put dualism on the... Oh, that is actually so sick. That's funny. That is so funny. Yeah, that's very important here for sure now. Let's remove our shield stewards. They're pretty worthless now on this build too, I think. Well, I guess we can play it in deployment. Huh. You know what? Actually, no, we can play it in deployment. Never mind. We should leave at least one of them around. We can go squad leader and shield steward on deployment currently. I think I get rid of, like... Is it crazy to get rid of a Spore Toucher? I think it's not. I don't know. It's kind of debatable because the Spore Touch... Oh, shoot. Oh, no, we're fine. Okay, for a second there, I was like, oh, no, we don't have enough cards to get double spawns off of the Mycelium. But Perkio at the start of the battle, we're going to get an extra card added to the deck, so it'll go up to 40 at the beginning. Okay, that's good. I almost goofed it. I almost goofed it big time there, folks. I don't want Odie's Totem. It's kind of slightly interesting. I guess Cortical Connect is pretty cool here because it won't matter on the Mushroom stack, but it will matter on Spore Launcher first. I think that's actually pretty good. We have a lot of money. We can you know, flex a bit. Do I have any mixing at all here? No, right? I've gotten not a single mix card this entire run. That's a damn shame, folks. You know what's funny? Trader's Quill, not terrible here. Not a bad pickup currently in this deck. Okay, beyond that... I don't want to remove any more cards. No more removals here, folks. None of that. I think I just, for fun, I can put this on, like, I don't know, a Sanguine Assistant here, I guess. Beyond that, though, yeah, we're just done here. Time to move on. And we'll take this. We will go top floor. And we should have basically no trouble at all this run. This should be incredibly easy from here on out, I suspect. We get our mushroom spawns. Put this here to chump block. It did, just to clarify here, or just to check, I guess, right? It did, in fact, spawn 2. Right? It went up to 40 with Perkio, then it spawned 2. I wonder how the order of that works. Do you think it goes just left to right on your relics? Do you get like well, this is start of turn, and this is start of battle, so I assume this will go first. But like when they're checking, do you think they like if like a F2 FX happen to the same trigger? Do you think they go left to right? I wonder. If you know, please let me know. This is genuinely information I'd like to know because I'm not sure how it works. I would like to know this. If you are a knower, if you're out there and you're knowing, let me know. Or else. Wait, did I not? Am I losing my mind? Did I not have a oh, is it I'm actually losing my mind. I can't see. I'm blind. It's right here. I was like, where the fuck is my twisted back? It should be here. Yeah, I'm actually just going crazy. Ignore me. I should be playing these actually on different floors because of the, what's it called? I have the Trader's Quill. I don't want to play here. I don't want to incant everyone. I should be mulching up where it matters. I wish you had some sap on you here, Seraph. I'm gonna save Proliferate for later, I think, actually. Put these here, pass turn. And then a lot of mana to work with here on this turn, folks. That is a lot to work with. Yeah, we're going to put the Tome of Evergrowth on you because you have dualism. I'm going to put it on Spore Launcher too. It doesn't really matter. I'll put this on Spore Launcher because it feels safe on him. And I could go Fungi here, but I want to go Big Spike. We'll play Fungi next cycle, I think. In the Consume pool is a bunch of dog shit in here. Although, on average, this is net positive for my Spike. Oh, I drew 2. That's awesome. I never, you know, that's sweet as hell here. Tome on both these guys. That's fucking sweet. Okay. Get these guys out of deck. And then we'll just go Big Spike here. You know what I kind of want to do? I actually want to put the Spike here on you because I want the buff spread, so that way when I proliferate, you all get your buffs increased. You spread them out wide. Each unit getting proliferated is better for us. I will put the Zone of Silence here, I believe, to stop this person from incanting. That just makes sense to me. And then you have Regen, you have Reanimate. You don't get much out of Lifesteal. Spikes would be cool on you, though. Well, Spikes would be cool on all of you, so I'm going to put it here. Nah, whatever. We'll go Flask into Proliferate. Put this on you for now, I suppose. We are very sapped up here. We were almost getting our ass beat on this one, but not quite. And you know what? I'll ride it. Get sapped for Oblivion. Or for a million, I guess I should say here, sorry. Get sapped to Oblivion. What I was trying to say before my brain broke. Well, we're still sapped for 1 billion. I'll put Pseudoscience, I guess, on you. A Fertile Ground for a bunch of rallies there. A whole shit ton of rallies. Put you guys here. Damn, that's pretty crazy. What's cool about this too is that we get the spore triggers at the beginning of the turn. One thing where it's like a resolve effect, like a Cluster Kernel, is that if they're playing top floor, the Cluster Kernel resolves, and then they walk up and hit the Pyre once before the decay hits them. So you can have lethal decay, but it can cause problems for you in theory. I think that's neat that we have this set up this way instead. Also, get sapped for 1 billion, dumbass. Is this guy really living right now? Is he surviving the test subject hits here? Why are you taking 8 damage? You know what? Stop that. I refuse to do the math, but cease immediately. So the Zone of Silence stops the silencers from silencing us. So we don't get the rage gain here. So I'm gonna leave the Zone of Silence up here, but I do like the Infectory too. They're both pretty solid picks. On this turn, I think this is a little bit better for us. Put that here. Put this in. You know what? I'll just play this here. It doesn't really matter. Pass turn. And let me think. Sorry, I don't think it matters too much here. Okay, you have spikes. You don't have spikes. Let's see if we can get spikes on you. No spikes. Guess we can get rage on you in theory. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? Why not ball out here a little bit, huh? Save proliferate for later. Let's get some rage gain into the mix too. Why not, right? Why not? And then you draw a bunch of curses. Play this. Try to get spikes on you. The game won't let me give you spikes. It's really fucked up, honestly. And these guys are all fucking sapped into oblivion from the curses this man's given us, but that's fine. This I'm still loving the Twisted Mycelium pickup here, where it was like, this thing is dog shit the whole game, and then whoop, oh my god, is all of a sudden our whole plan comes together. That's neat. I enjoy when that happens. Could put this here. Not very good. It doesn't matter too much though. No spikes involved, so we can do this pretty safely. Please give me spikes. Finally, spikes. At last. Took you a long enough game. Oh my god, it's a massacre. Then come on up here. Play a bunch of shit. Proliferate for fun. Yeah, we can do this. Also put a million decay or another million sap on you as well, so you never attack. Yeah, that's pretty much over, folks. Which floor are we playing in the Titan fight here? I think is an important question. Let me think. Let me think here. Almost certainly bottom floor. I've thought. Yeah, definitely bottom floor here. We need to kill those. We need to kill the cursed guys, whatnot. Yeah, yeah. Surely a bottom floor pick here. Could be an issue if we take a long time to find our Twisted Assistant, but we put a bunch of copies in the deck, and now that we have the Mycelium here, these first couple waves should be actually pretty freely handled, I'd say. You know what's annoying? Maybe this is a controversial take. The Titans should be here on turn 1. I want to get the rally effect on Spore Launcher on the Titans. Is that so powerful? Where the fuck are they? Where are the Titans here? They should be here ready to fight me. They're waiting for me here in the final ring of heaven or whatever. It's kind of bullshit. Oh, Twisted Assistant is here. That's lovely. We're gonna get a lot of value here, I think, actually. Not a ton off this fertile ground, but enough. Proliferate, fertile ground. That's a pretty good opener here. And this should be enough in and of itself to just... Tesla should be able to wipe these waves out here. Right? Pretty easily, hopefully. Do that. Get this here, too. Begin the insappening. I guess I play this as well here to get some damage in. And I would chump here, but it's not even worth doing it. Because they just trample through anyway, so yeah. Who's gonna die last year? Honestly, it's probably you. I think Dominion. I think we're gonna kill everyone else really fucking fast this run. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play Twisted Assistant here, I suppose, too. My mushrooms get decay, but my mushrooms also don't matter at all here. They are like the least important part of this run by a huge margin. Sap you up for 1 billion still. Play this here. Firelight. And I can't stop the trample. I don't want to draw too many weapons all in one turn and overstack our hand by too much. But I think if I'm doing that, we kill 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sure. Play them all out. Get them out of our hand. Yep, we no issues drawing here. Scissor hands. Scissor hands. Scissor hands. Get them out of deck for now. Under the Treasure's a really good draw here. That's kind of huge, honestly. Fertile ground for 14 spawns this turn. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll play you here. I'm gonna play the Zone of Silence too while I have the mana for it. Like, why not? The Pseudoscience here as well. I'm gonna get some spikes on you at some point. Spore Launcher doesn't matter too much. Now we're definitely gonna go Fertile Ground, make 1 billion decay here. And I guess I'm gonna also sap you to prevent damage on our fungi stack this turn. That seems pretty good. Yeah, they're both at 1. Nice. They have regen, but they also have 1 billion decay. So that's not much of a factor. Mulch. Draw a lot next turn. Firelight. I'll keep putting the Pseudoscience here. It doesn't matter too much if we put it on the fungi, because ultimately, the fungi is fleeting. Something that maybe that would stop this man from trampling through us. Seems to not be the case. But I think ultimately, yeah, you're still the last to die by a lot here, buddy. Let's play it this way. Okay, I will. You know, I'll give you the Vampire's Tooth, actually. That's fine. Doesn't matter too much here. And then, I guess I'll goop you up. And I kind of also just like proliferating here to get your goo a bit higher. That's all that really matters today, folks. You're sapped for 1 billion. What are you getting hit by? Are you getting hit by this fucker? God damn it. Oh, you're just taking decay damage. No, you're dying. You're dying. Yeah, sorry. Play this here. Pass turn. Oh, you know what? I made not a misplay, because obviously this run is completely over. I made a slightly less than optimal play here. I put the Twisted back on the Lionsmane when it should have gone on Spore Launcher, because Spore Launcher has dualism. Would have gained double the rage. Huge mistake. As you can see, obviously critical failure on my part here on this run. Pseudoscience saves you, I'm pretty sure, right, buddy? Not Pseudoscience, I mean Spike of the League saves you, I'm pretty sure, right? Huge. Should have played Pyrelight, though. That's actually a misplay. I am making the run go a little bit longer by doing it this way instead. And I should have also sapped him as well. It shouldn't matter, but again, it is an incorrect decision I have made here today, folks. Yoink. Play that. You're making it through. Let's do this, and I think next turn you're dead, as is. Yeah, because we play Pyrelight, natural Pyre hit comes in, combat ends. Okay, good run. At Lionsmane, proving just to consistently be the strongest champion in the game by a pretty neat margin. Very strong champion. And Twisted Assistant, or not Twisted, Test Subject Alpha also proving to, of course, be insanely strong as well. No one was questioning that one, I think, but there you go. Hooray! Yippee. Cool. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And what do I title this video, man? I don't know. It's just a generic test subject win, but it's also like a really cool all-in on the Sporesinger build too, which is pretty neat. Got pretty bailed out by that final. Maybe not bailed out is the right way to describe it, but the Twisted Mycelium, whatever it's called, was a really nice pickup for us too here. What is it called? It is the Twisting Mycelium. My bad. Sorry, of course. How could I be so stupid? And then also, gotta give credit to like Perkio there too. Perkio was pretty neat as well. Maybe not that much credit, I guess. I don't know. Well, you know what? It gave us the cards we needed to have the Mycelium give to Spawn. That's actually kind of important, genuinely and actually. So that's pretty cool. What's it called here? Burden Bulletin Renewal is the code. Have a next time is what I was trying to say there. Or what I did say. I was trying to say have a good one and see you next time. Have a good one. See you next time. Goodbye.